Yes, guys, this is Niddy Lanson and welcome. In this video, what we're going to be talking about is Titanfall 2 in regards to the free DLC maps that we're going to be getting. Now, obviously, there was a lot of rumours, a lot of speculation, and last month they actually confirmed that we are definitely going to be getting free DLC and game modes after you've actually purchased the game. So that's absolutely fantastic news. I mean, it doesn't make a difference whether you pre-order the Collector's Edition or the Digital Deluxe Edition as well. The only difference between the two is you're going to be getting some extra skins. So for me, this is a very, very good marketing strategy straight away. And not only is it a good marketing strategy, it does help the players as well. Because if there's one thing, as we know from Call of Duty, is that once you buy season passes and stuff like that, it starts to divide the community, which it really, really does. I mean, at the end of the day, as soon as the first DLC comes out, more things just get spread over the playlist, start getting dropped. And it can also cause problems between you and your friends as well, because some people are not happy to go out and spend money on new DLC packs or anything else like that, so your friends can't play with you on any of those new maps and stuff like that. So it does cause a few little problems here and there, but with the way that Respawn Entertainment are going to go about with Titanfall 2, I mean, the fact that they're going to give you free DLC and game modes as well, so it doesn't divide the community, everybody's happy, everyone can play the exact same thing, is a very, very good way. And especially when you join that with the new network system that they're going to be implementing as well, it does seem on top an absolutely fantastic idea. But there is a bit of a downside to this particular thing as well, and that is in regards to the money. Now, if there's one thing, as we know, with Activision being a cash cow that they are, but exactly the same with Respawn Entertainment, I'm afraid. Respawn Entertainment, even though they might not want to be as big a money grab as Activision per se, they do need to make their money back. They need to make some revenue and stuff like that, and by giving away the free DLC and the game modes along the whole year-long cycle, or however long they're going to be doing it until Titanfall 3 comes out, it is a lot of money to be leaving it out. And I mean, it is millions and millions of pounds they're basically giving away, because you think of the amount of people playing online, and also if they sold each particular DLC pack for this kind of thing like what Call of Duty did, that's like £30 each. I mean, that's a lot of money to be giving away. It really, really is. So in regards to that, they need to be making this money back, and they've already speculated straight away that they are looking into how to be doing it. Now, the owners and the founders, obviously Sapella from Respawn, he has said that this is a bit of a dilemma for the company. Now, they're definitely going to be going down the road of the free DLC, but they do understand this is going to cause a problem for the company, and what they are doing at the moment is working on a solution, but they haven't actually come across it yet. So this does lead into the problems that this could arise, and the biggest problem that we always see in lots of games nowadays is just being spread out of loads of games, and it is kind of like a little virus in that, and it does get on a lot of people's nerves, including myself, and that is microtransactions. Now, with microtransactions, yes, it can be good, but a lot of ways they can be bad as well. But it is how they are delivered. Now, obviously, with Call of Duty in itself, we have supply drops. Yes, supply drops. Hate saying those words, but they were, you know, maybe a little bit of a good idea at the start when we had Advanced Warfare, something a little bit different, but they are just an absolute pain in the ass. Now, let's be honest, it's just complete pest. You just get loads of stuff that you really, really do not want. So, in regards to Respawn Entertainment, are they going to go down that kind of road? I mean, at the end of the day, they're not going to be bringing out 100% like normal supply drops like Activision, but they could go down that kind of road where you got a little bit of a gambling system as well. They could give it to a higher ratio, so you can get stuff that you pretty much guaranteed that you want in, instead of constant like timber and stuff like that you get through Activision supply drops. So they could be going down that little road where you're going to get some form of supply drops, but I would imagine though, especially with Respawn Entertainment, they would have took on board all that backlash that Activision have been struggling with, and they will be understanding that they will not be wanting to stick weapons in there. I do not believe for a second that they would do that. I mean, the way that Call of Duty is being run at the moment, obviously, way that Infinity Warfare has been dealt with all the dislikes and all the hate and whatnot else, this is the perfect time for this company and this game to capitalize on Call of Duty's downfall at the moment, because the pre-order sales for Infinity Warfare are down quite a bit, and the fact that these two games are going to have the same sort of movement system, okay, they are going to be two different games, but they're going to have the same sort of movement system, so a lot of people could be strafing towards Titanfall 2, so this is a good chance for Titanfall 2 to actually come out on top over Call of Duty for a change. Don't really see it happening, but it could happen overall anyway. But with Titanfall 2 though, if they do actually bring in microtransactions, it's how they're actually going to be bringing it in, because obviously they need to be making their money. So if they bring in those microtransactions, are they going to do it so that you can actually literally buy particular skins, anything that you want, and then just obviously generate revenue through that particular way? Or are they going to then obviously do the supply drop kind of route, or, you know, maybe do bundles, things like that? They might even bring weapons in. You never know. It could be weapons. Not going to say they're going to lock them in supply drops, but they could do it like other particular games where you get a weapon, but you can literally buy that particular weapon. Obviously, then that causes a bit of problem. Is it like a pay to win, you know, making a fine balance between all things? If people buy that particular weapon, are they more overpowered than other people in the game that can't afford that weapon? It does cause a lot of issues. So I would imagine that they'll keep with the camos, but I do believe that it is going to be microtransactions or some form of maybe supply drops and like little gambling structure that they might have going on. I hate to say it, but they need to make their money back. I mean, like I say, the DLCs giving them away is a lot of money, but they will be looking at the way Call of Duty is running, the way Activision is as well, and in that particular side, they will understand the hate that Activision have had through supply drops and stuff like that. So they could bring in a little system, but they could bring it in and deliver it in a lot better way instead of just giving us constant crap over and over again. But there is another thing that I actually did read in an article, what they did say about this particular DLC bundles and stuff like that they will be giving away, is whether they're worried that it might actually come from the base game itself. Now, I don't believe that Respawn would be that silly. What they're trying to say is basically they've made the whole game, and then what they're going to do is take out maps, they're going to take out game modes from it, stick it to the side, and then give it back for free over like a year-long period and stuff, and make themselves look good. I don't believe they will give out half a game. I do believe that this is going to be the full 100%, you know, game that we're going to get at launch, and then they will have separate map packs for us later on. I don't believe they'll take anything out of the base game and just give us like half a game and stuff like that. I think that'd be so much of a risk. It really would. I mean, they want to be delivering this in the best way possible, especially with Battlefield 1. Okay, all these first-person shooters are completely different play experiences, but they certainly want to be on top, and I do believe that they're going to give us the best game that they possibly can. But anyway, guys, leave it in the comment section below exactly what you're going to be wanting from Respawn Entertainment, because at the end of the day, like I said, they're going to be needing to make their money back. So if they bring in microtransactions, are you going to be happy with just buying camos or maybe even weapons, like just for a little bit of cash kind of thing? Or even would you be happy with supply drops but being delivered in a different way, and in regards to that have a better turnout and getting more stuff that you actually want instead of getting absolute junk all the time? But, you know, like I said, I personally don't want to see supply drops in it whatsoever. You know, I can understand the camos and stuff and how they want to make money, but I definitely don't want to be seeing any form of supply drops or anything else. But I know some people don't mind them, but what I'll do is leave that up to you. Just leave it in the comment section below and just let me know exactly what you're thinking on this, guys. But coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. Make sure you're jumping on that. Got lots of things going on with Titanfall and everything else coming up on my channel. And guys, if you could drop a like for me and help support me, it'd be fantastic. This is Nearly Last, and I'll catch you later.